Okay, so now we've reached the important part of the video. I'm going to teach you a trick for learning Chinese. And actually, I kind of already covered this in one of my other videos. I think you'll know what I'm talking about if you've seen that video. But today is the application for how we're going to use it, and I'm going to walk you through this because you can apply it to a lot of these characters about family members. So let's see. Do we remember what this character is? Yes, this is dad, all right? Pronounced ba. What we're talking about today is the phonetic component of Chinese characters to help you remember not only how to write these characters, but how to pronounce them. Are any of you on HSK2, studying HSK2? I just made a video track for HSK2. If you haven't seen that video, you can go check that out. But this is the very first character in HSK2, right? Do you remember how to pronounce it? This is ba. Alright, so actually, this component right here is the phonetic component, and that is a character by itself, and it's usually pronounced something like ba. What that means is not important, but for you as a learner, especially at this stage when you're a beginner, this is something to help you. This is a tool to help you remember characters, especially when both of these characters are something you're studying. They're both very basic characters that have a lot of use in Chinese. This is something you want to focus on when you're studying. And the only difference between these two characters really is a tone change. All right, let's look at another one. This is like partially quiz time. What's this one? Do we remember? This is mom. And this is pronounced, I ran out of space. Ma. What do you think we're going to talk about right now, okay? We're going to talk about this component. That by itself is pronounced ma, okay? This is actually really common. This is an animal a lot of you guys, maybe young girls like. Horse. This is horse. See, both of these have a phonetic component that will help you remember how to pronounce these characters. And there's so many more. Let's look at g. You have 5 seconds to remember what this word means. This is older brother, right? I'm just gonna leave it on the side. G, pronounced g. And here's another one that is in your vocab. Ooh, it might be HSK2 or HSK1. I can't remember. Well, anyways, this is pronounced exactly the same thing, actually. This is g, but this means song, right? 唱歌. This is a song, so this component is a phonetic component here, and it's usually pronounced something like g. If you pay attention to that, that'll help you remember. What about D, younger brother? This one isn't an exact one, right? So this is pronounced D, and it looks like that. And there's another one, another word that you guys are learning that looks like this. Not exactly the same, but very similar. DE, I think is the vocab that you learn in HSK. The first, D, E. All right, notice that similarity. Erase that. All right, so let's keep going because I ran out of room on the other one. So let's talk about sisters now, all right? 姐, this is older sister, right? Older sister. And let's look at this component on the right. This is a character by itself, and this is pronounced 姐. I think this might be an HSK2 or HSK3, I'm not sure. This is something you guys might know. 而且. 而且. It means something like moreover. So while this is not like a direct spelling for spelling similarity like gaga, this is still very similar, and you can see the similarities. This is something to help you remember, and I think in that regards it serves its purpose. The next one we're going to look at is May, right? Younger sister. Younger sister. And the component on the right, this is pronounced way. This is a more advanced character, and it means something like not. So you don't have to worry about that one for now. It's a little bit rare in everyday life. Again, not an exact spelling for spelling, pinyin for pinyin, pronunciation similarity, but they all sound very, you know, they kind of sound the same, and they rhyme. That was a bad way of explaining it. But the point is, if you guys are finding yourself forgetting a character, and all of this is just strokes to you, you're just writing stroke after stroke, whatnot, and maybe a lot of people, you know, will write a character 10 times at a time, 20 times at a time. That's not a good way to remember things. You have to look for patterns. Patterns is what's going to help you remember characters, because it helps you assign a meaning to something that's otherwise meaningless. So if this is not something you guys are practicing yet, I highly suggest you do it. Go through all the characters that you've learned, look for characters that look the same or sound the same, and see if you can find some of these similarities in it.